Moving on to my Sephora part of the haul, I picked up these two Clinique blushes. Now these have been so raved about and I was going to pass on them until someone described the texture as like MAC's extra dimension blushes. Now those are really smooth and velvety blushes, but they applied a little bit sheer, but they gave you the color and the pop, but it was still a little bit of a sheer wash. And it was such a creamy and easy to blend formula. So as soon as I heard that, and it makes sense because Clinique and MAC are, you know, under all the same branch. But this is the color Plum Pop. And it's a beautiful, I mean, look at the flower detail in these blushes. The packaging is just adorable. So I really like this, the way the packaging looks and then the detail in the blushes. And I originally was just going to get Plum Pop because I love this cool toned plummy pink color. Blends really beautifully. I love this color. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. It doesn't have, I wouldn't call it matte. It has like a little bit of a sheen to it, but nothing noticeable. So that's the color right there. Really just to give life to the face and a little bit of color, like since they're called blush cheek pops is what they're called. So this one's an 04 Plum Pop. I heard they came out with 4 different colors. They're supposed to match and be for everyone's different skin tone. I love this color and I definitely recommend this color in particular out of the line. And they do have, like I said, 3 other additional colors that are so beautiful. So when I was swatching them, I couldn't resist and I actually wanted to pick up, I was having a hard time to choose between this next one, which is the Peach Pop, and the Berry Pop. And I said I wanted the Berry Pop, but when I got home, the Peach Pop was in my bag. And then I realized, well, you know what, since I had this one and I had purchased another blush, I'll show you in a minute, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll keep this one because this one was one that I was toying over and it's perfect for spring. So this is the Peach Pop color and it is gorgeous. It's a beautiful peach color. It has a sheen to it just like the other one. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. So that is the Peach Pop right there. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. Looks gorgeous on the cheeks, very fresh face. So I love these two colors and I definitely highly recommend them. If I had to choose out of the two, if you could only get one, I would pick the Plum Pop just because that's my favorite color. I think it's just a really fun, but the Peach Pop is probably a very wearable color. They do have another neutral color, one that I think is called Ginger Pop, but that looked a lot like it had a lot of peach in it as well. So this is just a brighter peach and it has a little bit more pink in it than the Ginger Pop one. So both gorgeous, but I definitely have been loving this Plum Pop one. So I don't typically shop at Clinique, but there has been another blush that has been on my mind and on my list for a very long time. My friend Cassie used to show this blush a lot. Every time she put it on, I was like, oh my gosh. Now this was at least a year and a half ago. And I've always had it in mind, but I just never think to shop at Clinique for some reason. So the Clinique's packaging is beautiful for their blushes. Now I finally picked the blush up and it's called Iced Lotus. It's a beautiful pink color and it has it's a light pink. It has a beautiful sheen to it. Now it's almost like a purpley, frosty sheen, very pigmented, very smooth, very easy to blend. And I love this. So that is it right there. Let me swatch it next to the Plum Pop, like just out of curiosity, just so you can see the difference. This definitely has way more of a sheen to it. I wouldn't call it a frost, I would call it a sheen. That is the Iced Lotus and that is the Plum Pop, both from Clinique. Now these are limited edition, so I guess if you can get your hands on that one, this is very close. It definitely has way more of a sheen to it in person. It might not be coming across right here, but they are very, very different in person. As far as this one almost has a little bit more lavender purple to it, and I love that lavender purple. I love these colors. I've been wearing them a ton since I got them. I picked up one of Kat Von D's blushes. Now these are her Everlasting Face Shapers, and this is in the color Lovesong, which is very similar to the other ones that I purchased, probably a little bit darker. This reminds me a lot of MAC's Dolly Mix blush. It is what I have on my cheeks today, this blush from Kat Von D. This is the first blush that I've ever gotten from Kat Von D. Very strongly pigmented, again, a cool toned pink color, very beautiful. So let me swatch it next to the others. This is a little bit brighter. It's more pigmented and not quite as sheer. And it has tiny little glitter particles in it, but you don't notice them on the face. So that is the Kat Von D blush. As you can see, this has a little bit more of a darker pink base to it. So I love it. It is very similar to MAC's Dolly Mix. I don't know if you would need both, but it's a very beautiful color, and I've always wanted to try one of Kat Von D's blushes. I find that they last a long time on the cheeks, and so far I'm really impressed. The packaging is really nice as well, and it comes with a really nice full-size mirror, so I like that. Very compact and slim, but this is a great blush, and I know she does have several other colors that people have recommended to me. Okay, the next thing that I got from Sephora was this Marc Jacobs gloss. Now this is one of their Lust for Lacquer lip vinyls, and it's the sheer ones, and this is called 310 Studded Kiss. This is what I have over this Ravishing Rose lipstick from Maybelline, how it was that bright, almost like a neon peachy nude color. I topped this on top of it, and it's perfect. I've been using this over Cream Cup from MAC, Creme de Nude from MAC, over Flare for Finery, which is a limited edition color from MAC. This is a perfect topper to any of your nude lipsticks, or on its own. I've worn it on its own as well. It's just a beautiful berry gloss. It has a subtle sheen to it. It has multi-dimensional like glitter particles in it, but they are so smooth you cannot feel them on the lips at all. And I am very particular about that, so I would tell y'all if it was like you could feel it on the lips. Nothing at all, and it doesn't even adhere to the lips, like it doesn't leave little glitters behind or anything like that. These smell so good. They smell like a sweet cake, vanilla cake. Oh, they smell really, really good. It has a doe foot applicator. They feel really luxurious. I love the little packaging on these. So really excited about this color, and I love it to top over. I've been doing that all week, just putting down a nude lipstick and then topping it with this gloss. And I have been loving doing that with several different lipsticks. So I highly recommend this particular color in Studded Kiss. It looks beautiful over more nude lipsticks as well as on its own, but I've been loving this. When I bought all my stuff from Sephora, there was a code. I went to Retail Me Not. That's where I always go on Sephora. And by the way, if you're shopping through Sephora, make sure that you're using Ebates because Sephora usually is like 8 to 10% back, so make sure you guys are signed up for Ebates. If you're not, I'll leave the link below. It's like free to sign up, and basically you get cash back for shopping. But anyways, and they also have different codes. So I saw this code either from Ebates or Retail Me Not, and it had like a sample, like 3 sample lip bags. So it was this bag from Sephora, and just like on the back it says Sephora. Just like a nice little travel makeup bag. And then in it came 3 products. One from Buxom, a lip gloss, and this is in the color Yow, Y-O-W, and it's just one of Buxom's mini lip glosses, and I have a ton of these, so I think I'm going to pass this one on to somebody else or like put it in some type of like giveaway. And this other color is Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss, and this is in the color Rebel, which is a really nice pink nude color, and I have worn this one before. So this has like a minty plumping feel to it. This color right there. It smells really fresh and minty, and it's like a miniature one, but that's still really nice size for a free little bag. And then it came with this full-size Stila lip glaze, and this is in the color Starfruit. So I've never tried a Stila lip glaze before, but it's like a peachy pink color. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, so Very, very pretty. I'm probably going to pass that one along as well, just because I have a few other glosses just like that. So anyways, I thought that that was a great thing. So definitely check Ebates and check Retail Me Not and make sure that you're, you know, getting like really good deals, because sometimes Sephora doesn't show all of the different codes that they offer to get a lot of, you know, really nice things. It also has like a little snap right here. So if you don't have it that full, you can just close it up like this. So I don't know, that was a really good one. I just wanted to mention that just in case you guys didn't know to check around. You can get a better little free deal. Okay, the last thing that I picked up, and I actually got this from Ulta, and it is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra 24-hour makeup. I know I'm not saying that right. This is a full coverage foundation and supposed to last for 24 hours. I really love this. This is in the color 210 Buff, and it is a neutral shade. They have a very wide color selection. My Estee Lauder Double Wear is one that I have been using a ton lately, and I do love that, but the color is really off for me right now. It's a little bit too dark, and I can't seem to get color matched in that. To mix different colors together to get a color that's matching me. So I thought I had a sample of this that I had tried. I really had wanted to purchase this foundation, so I just went ahead and did it and got color matched again, and I love this. So if you guys are interested in seeing maybe a routine with this, so a wear test throughout the day, I will show you that, but I really like this foundation. So it's been nice. I've been going through some of my newer foundations like the True Match and using this, really coming up with a new routine that works. So anyways, if you guys want more information on this, then go ahead and let me know in the comments below. A couple of people asked how it was different from the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I would say that this gives a matte finish as well as the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but like I said, the color selection, this seems to just have a little bit better of a range for my particular skin, because I couldn't find, like I said, that match in the Estee Lauder. So anyways, if you're interested in this, just go to Sephora and ask for a sample so that you can get color match, so that you can check it out and see if you like it. That's the way I always do it. I like to get samples first before I commit to buying a foundation. That's why it's kind of hard for me to buy a drugstore foundation, because you can't really try that one out. But anyways, that is my haul. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know below. If you'd like to see more information about these products that I just didn't give, try and have updates on them. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.